Alrighty. We have... Which one are you? Straggler? This straggler tree? I'm assuming. Teutons versus Vikings. Or are you the Vikings player? I have no clue. You are straggler. Okay. That makes sense, because Vikings is probably going to go crossbowman. Let's see how the map looks. So, we've got these nice wood lines in the back, but forward berries, forward gold. So, those are going to need to be secured, especially the berries. The berries is not too bad. You can make a wall like this, and then you can go down to this house. That's pretty good. That's how I would do it, is go out to here, down to this house. And then the gold, it's like, I'd probably go to the edge of the map, like to here, and then maybe up. You don't really need access to this wood line, so there's no point in walling all the way out here when it's just going to get attacked. And then you're going to have to send bills all the way out to try and defend. It's just extra space. There we go. So yeah. 7 on sheep. Oh, we're going to go like mega scouts, like the two wood scouts maybe. That's what I like to do. Anyways. Let's take a look at Red's base. So this is a 4 woodline runestones. Like runestones has more wood lines than Arabia, so it's a lot easier to wall. So you really do want to be thinking about how to wall the base. Now the opponent can easily connect these 2 wood lines. The gold, he could full wall. Like he could go for base walls. It's a lot better for him because his just the wood lines are a little bit closer to his CC, whereas this wood line's pretty far out, and then there's not really a lot over here. So your map's a lot more open. But you have a little bit more wood lines in the back. This is a really good wood line to start as well. That's going to be ultra efficient. Ultra efficient. Okay, so how's your scouting? Okay. Where's this scout going? You don't need to scout this. Where's he going? Yeah, you didn't need to scout here. Instead of scouting out here, like, go out this side. I don't know. A little bit of inefficiencies there, but it's whatever. How's the opponent scouting? Okay, he's scouting the corner of his map, so that's even worse. Easier to know how to wall in full visibility. Of course, yeah. But you still that's part of your scouting. Wait, what are we doing with the scout, my friend? Where are you going? He doesn't need to be under the TC. What are you doing? Send a sheep to scout this. You don't need your scout to scout this. I see what you're doing here. You're trying to see if it's closed, but that's a job for a sheep, not your scout cav. Anyways. You really want to know where your opponent is. If your opponent's drushing you. Vikings likes to go men-at-arms, usually, because they have the HP bonus, and they're just chunky boys. Too many waypoints focusing on bills, yeah. Yeah, at some point, this is why you want to have a really standard opening that you don't have to think about. Because then it saves you more mental resources to actually think about your scouting. How to play the map, where your opponent's resources are. Yeah. Nice. So the opponent, he almost scouted you, and then he decided to go back. He wasn't really sure that he wanted any scouting information. He's not sure. He's second-guessing himself. He's gonna want to scout his base a little bit more, I guess. But somehow he's gonna... Oh, no, you guys just passed. Did not see each other. Yeah, red scouting's... Like, what is he doing? He's trying to find extra res or something, but he already knows where everything is. Uh-oh. Oh. You see this straggler tree, and you have to know that the TC is there. Okay. Be good to see that berries. There you go. That's good information. You know his berries are forward. Oh, come on. You know the TC's there. Yeah. Just let your guy walk. Okay, good. Good reaction there. You sent him at the correct angle to not take as many TC arrows once you realized it. So that's not too bad. Okay. 8 on wood. Okay. It's okay. So we're up on 21. No, 20. So that's good. How much idle TC, though? Oh, 0 idle TC. Good. The build has been really good so far. I usually go up to just 7 on wood here. 8 is going to be good if you want to wall more, though. So 8 will be fine, but you need to have a waller as well, then. Like, this could all be walled. You just wall this, you wall this. A couple of houses right here. And you don't even need to secure the gold either. Like, these two houses are horrible. These two houses should have been as part of the wall. Yeah, this is not good. Or they could have been here. You could have walled up, walled the gold out, and then you take the gold later. That also works. Wait. Oh, yeah, no. I was like, where's your wood? Why are we placing it here? That's where the mining camp goes. That's where the mining camp goes. You can place it on this side, but, like... How are the walls going to look? It's going to be up against here. He's going to have archers, and they're just going to take you off. Like, they need to be here. If you're going to place a stable to protect the gold, it has to be in front. And, well, when are you going to use the gold? Way later in Feudal Age. You don't need buildings in front of the gold yet. You need to protect the berries first. So up here, like here would have been the perfect spot for the stable. Just like right here. And then you just wall this with houses. Mining stable. Yeah, now you're kind of laming your own resources a little bit. These buildings are really in the way. Okay, we'll see if it matters later. Opponent making a palisade gate. He's rushing his walls up because he's like, oh man, my opponent's up. Oh, he's got a Stuckville on the outside. This is destroying his economy by making all these walls. But, well, it's not too bad. The idols. Only 1 second idle TC. This is pretty smooth so far. How to split all villas like that on stragglers? What? I mean, if you want them to go to different trees, you just have to individually select them and send them to individual trees. You just go fast. Yeah, once they exhaust one tree, then they will split. A lot of the time. They like to go to different trees. Okay, so you can't really get in, but imagine you follow this up with archers. The way that he set up his walls is really bad against archers. Or any ranged unit, really. He does have this back gold, so it's kind of... It doesn't kill him if you take him off of gold. Yeah, you can just go up to Castle Age here. You know that he's not going to be able to pressure as much with all this walling. If he's going Men-at-Arms Archers, you don't go walls with Men-at-Arms Archers. So if you see these walls, you know that it's just more defensive play or whatever. So, I like that you stopped at just one additional scout. There's the range. A little bit late, though. Because I say to get the range at 9 to 12 on food. And you're at 18 on food. So if you add the range too late, it just slows down your Castle Age time for no reason. So if you're going to get the range, you have to think about that earlier. If you get it too late, you're just slowing down your Castle Age time, and then you die to crossbowmen. So... It's actually bad to get the range at this point. It's just too late. You're going to get the blacksmith now? Just go up to Castle Age. Like, look at how much food you have. You have to just go... Instead of this range, you could have had a mining camp, and then you would have been up. So, yeah. Get the range between 9 and 12 on wood, or 9 and 12 on food. If it's past 12 on food, then... Well... You probably shouldn't go for the range. Unless your opponent's going like 2 range archers and you just really need skirms and you just are slow. In case he was hiding. Yeah, it's better to just get walls. So, I've been making this walling video for YouTube, and a fairly closed, like a 4 wood line map like this takes about 50 palisade walls to wall. That's 150 wood. Plus villager work time, which it turns out to be like 350 wood worth of walling. So you could protect yourself pretty well with the resources that you invested into just the blacksmith and range. And, well, it's not like you're even making anything. So you could have had full walls, full base walls, instead of these 2 buildings. And it would actually protect you, although you did make some skirms as well. Whereas now you were just going full disaster mode with the economy here. Sending 3 villas to do this. APM info bar, bottom right. Wait, what? Do I click this? Oh, here we go. 20 versus 40. So we're at about 50%. Although it really depends. It'll tell us at the end. The average throughout the whole thing. But only 20 seconds idle TC. But we're so late to gold. Yeah, you could have been up a long time ago. Normally, 33 plus wheel is like if you spam 4 scouts. But if you only make 1 scout, you really should be able to go up on like 31 plus wheel or 34 no wheel. So this means that you're about like 3-4 vills behind going up to Castle Age in terms of timing. This stable? You're trying to be all like hiding your Teuton Knights, but just get it here. Make your walls. You really need this walled. This needs to go here. It needed to be here, and then you needed to get the palisade to go here. Because once he has crossbowmen out, you need to be able to defend this. He's just gonna sit here. So you have to wall the crossbowmen out. You made these walls nice and far, but then you just kind of made them way too close where it actually matters. Played against Straggler Tree earlier today. Oh, nice. Yeah, he is Sar Henry in the chat. Going over his replay. Okay. So, Bloodline. Yeah, we're getting everything on up. 17 on food, 10 on gold. That's perfect. No! Why? Think about your building placement, my friend. This is like 900 elo building placement. This just means that if you fix your building placement, easy elo. This is like, you're just laming your own stuff. You're walling out your wood line. What is this? Like, you're trying to hide them, but it's not important to hide stables as the Teutons. It's like, obviously you're going knights. Alright. So we're up. 6 knights in the queue. Beautiful. A little bit late on the gold mining upgrade, but whatever. It happens. Town Watch. I like Town Watch, yeah. Against crossbowmen, it's good. I love how you're only on 1 lumber camp still, and it's just still pretty efficient. It's beautiful. Okay. What is Red doing? He has a 1 spear in there. That's good brain play by him. You could expect him to have 10 pikemen in there, but it's just 1 spearman. Or he's going long swords. Yeah, okay. Going a little crazy. So, Red doesn't have anything. I'm actually very confused why he has... Okay, it's because he went 3 TCs. But he's super late to making any production. Now, you really need to go forward with these. This is the number of nights where you can just take stuff out. So, you can't be sitting here with 9 nights. Come on, go. Go. Don't wait for 12. You don't need to wait for 12. Like, 6 nights is already enough to just start going across the map. Even the first 3 can. But what does your opponent see? Okay, he doesn't know what you're doing yet. But you have to go here. You're not going to have enough to really keep these stables running. There we go. So you are going at the last possible time that it makes sense to go. So it's okay. But it's a little bit late, I would say. Just based on what the opponent's doing. He's just booming. Look at these mega walls. You have to go for the palisade gate. That's the only place that's vulnerable. But with no ranged units, it's going to be hard to get in. Now, have you scouted? You don't know... Yeah, you don't know that he's walling extra here. You have scouts, but they're just, like, auto-scouting around the map. You want to scout his walls a bit better. Oh, you'll never get in here. Yeah, this is where you need to go for forward siege. So, if you know the opponent's going to go crossbowing, because he's Vikings, obviously, and he's booming, well, what beats town centers and crossbowmen? Mangonels. What beats just crossbowmen? Skirmishers. Okay, so skirmishers are good if he's just going crossbowmen without much boom. But, if he's going boom, you want to have mangonels to kill town centers, to kill crossbowmen. It kills everything. So imagine a forward siege workshop right here. You have map control. It's a little bit late if you do it now, but you have to do something. You're going to get TCs. Okay, so what you're doing is trying to catch up in the boom when your opponent is already miles ahead. Like, it doesn't work. You have +2. You'll get in. You're going to get in. You're going to get in. Let's go. Get behind those. You got to get behind them. You just patrolled in. You have to try and position your knights behind the crossbows so they can't run to the TC. Then they have to go, like, this way. Then instead of kiting back to the TC, they kite out here if they want to kite. This is still okay damage. It's not like he has Thumb Ring, but the TC's doing work. You're getting some damage done here, but it's probably not going to be enough. He's kind of... Okay, he's losing probably more vills than he needed to. He probably should have microed those away over here, but, you know, it happens. Oh, are you going to see that stone? That'd be super good if you just sent your guys up. No, you're going to go this way. It's not like you have any way of knowing, but... Okay. Once his units start to get thinned out, you don't want to have your guys all together. You want to really split them up. Oh, man. Okay. Throwing all these units is tricky. You did kill his army as well, so it's okay. But a lot of the time when you lose your army like this, your opponent goes for a big counterattack and kills you. Wow, you got in again with the house. Ooh, this is big. Amazing. And the idle TC is really not too bad, especially because you're on 2 TCs. Market's coming down. Kind of unnecessary. Honestly, your spending's really good. You have 3 TCs now. Whoa. You're doing a really good job with execution here. In terms of keeping the macro going while you're doing all this damage. If only you would find this stone. Okay, we gotta be paying attention to this kind of stuff, though. Yeah. Knights are still pretty expensive. Okay, nice kill. You're gonna get a few more here, because it's not like he has any... Like, Red is making big mistakes by not sending these vills away. He has handcart, too, because he's Vikings, so... His vills should be able to run pretty quickly. Yeah, we're losing knights unnecessarily now. You really need to go for a big attack. But you lost too many knights now. That last dive there, where you lost like 6 knights for, what, 3 vills? Not very good. But look at the vill count. You've done enough damage where booming behind it is good. If at higher level, you never get in and you never do damage and then you just die. But at this level, I guess, well, he let the gate die. Instead of repairing the gate, Red should have just built 2 houses behind it. Instead of trying to repair this thing, house here, and then he's safe. And then he has crossbowmen behind the walls. He never takes damage, and then he just wins. That's how it should play out. So that's why you need siege. But you kind of just got lucky that he potatoed a little bit. Yeah, so eco-wise, not bad. I would say you're ahead at this point. He has handcart, of course, but it's whatever. When are you ever going to take this? How can you? You have to get a lumber camp here. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, this castle location's really bad for him. He should have placed it here. This protects the gold a little bit better, but maybe on this hill even. Although there is this higher ground hill, but it's a little bit too far. I think this hill could have been okay. This hill's probably better because it's more central. But he has this back gold, so it's okay. But he does need to secure this side. Maybe a TC. Maybe a TC on the low ground. That's what he needs here. Okay. Big fight. That's not enough crossbowmen. You have to micro your guys to get behind him, though. Just send, like, 3 of them up to the top of the hill. Because you know he's going to micro up the hill. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Your guys just eat anyways. Maybe there's other more important things to do, but... Oh, yeah, he stopped microing. Okay, nice. 1890 farms. Yeah, but that just means that he placed them while he was using his military, which is good multitasking. You'd rather have T90 farms than no farms. You're going to see the castle now. Let's see what the reaction is. Should be to go straight back. Oh, no. Yeah. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. 3 knights. Knights are expensive, too. It's hard to see that coming, though. Okay. At this point, you're 80 vills. 40 on farms. You really need to work towards Imperial Age now. Hyper Ghost. 7 moons. Playing Master of Socotra. Well, I got knocked out by Song Song. So I did. Also, it's Master of Socotra. There's only one Master. Yeah, you're never getting in. You're not going to get lucky a second time. Iron Casting. Go to Imperial Age. Iron Casting does not help here. Yeah, you really need to go Imp. When you work towards Imp Idle Stables. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's throw knights for a single vill at this stage. That's not good. All right, go imp. Go imp. Just stop producing. Your knights are not going to do anything from this point. He's going to go imp, and then he's going to go arb, and that's going to be real bad. Check house in the bottom base. Yeah, but you're never getting in. You will never break this unless he just really doesn't notice. Maybe you will. Oh, no, he sees it. You will not get in. He should just place some stone walls. Instead of house walling here, just place some stone walls. Anyways. Go imp. Your eco is so... your eco's in a spot where you just idle your stables for like a minute, and then you're up to imp. You're making stables. That's good. You need to take this gold. You're on stone now. This is probably just your prerequisite. Oh, wait. You don't have a siege workshop as well. You don't have any prerequisites, so you can't even go up. Oh, there's the university. Siege workshop's usually better because it just builds faster. But I guess you're... Oh, man. You're not conserving your gold here. Yeah. These knights are going to do nothing once he has arbs, so... I say once you're at like 70 villagers or around 30 farms, you really need to be considering Imperial Age, no matter what. You don't always go imp at that stage, but that's when you really have to be considering. So 70 villagers, it's like, oh, maybe I need to think, spend a few neurons on thinking about Imperial Age. Quick arb bracer is no bueno, yeah. So he's just getting Bosaw now, but he had handcart the whole time, so... Yeah, kind of yikes. Blue just dies to arb now. That's probably what's going to happen. Now, it isn't that many, but it's enough. And where's this castle going to go for red? That's a lot of resources. Okay, we're going to go up, but it's just... We're just so late. So you're going to have to just not die for 3 minutes. Yeah, I'll play after this game. I'll play a few more. Yeah, you need to get a castle here. If you get a castle right here, you win this game. Where are we getting the castle? No! What are we protecting? We're protecting nothing. We're protecting like 5 farms. Eat. This location, and it also, you can't even get repair vills behind this. This is like, this is almost as bad as placing it like back here. Especially because, look, there's hill here. He's just going to take the hill with Krebs and kill it. Exactly. Like, this would have been a beautiful spot. Protecting the gold, protecting the entire side. He can never go past. It's a big hill. He can't really push up it because you have a big hill. This does nothing. It will repel the initial arb. He's going to be like, oh, he has a castle there. Okay, I lost 1 or 2 arbs. Let me just put a treb on this hill and kill this castle for free because it's on the low ground. Thank you very much. That's... Okay, so 1300, he's not going to put the treb on the high ground. He's just going to fight it from the low ground, but, you know, same thing. He didn't even lose an arb, yeah. He could have easily just shift queued it, you know. You just right-click the high ground and then you shift queue to it, but, you know. We don't like damage per second. We like less damage per second in this stream. Okay. Oh, if he puts the castle here, then I will forgive him for putting the low ground trebs. But he's gonna put the castle back here. He should put it here. Yeah, this castle was a mistake. Because the idea behind this castle is to delay your opponent from getting to your base. But you can't even repair it because it's in a bad spot. And then also, it is kind of on the low ground if red just wakes up. Blue has no fletching. Yeah, true. There's no fletching, no ballistics, so yeah. Masonry's coming in. That's a good play. I really like masonry. And Cavalier. Okay, I think you wait for Cavalier here. I think that's like +4 is good, but I think you have to wait for Cavalier. Maybe. All right. Okay, let's go in with +4. Okay, it's not a bad play. I think waiting the extra 30 seconds for Cavalier is probably better though. Yeah. +4 is the main. Okay, come on. Send these guys to kill the trebs. Don't lose this castle because it's gonna die. You might win this fight. Maybe. If you just had a bit more DPS from Cavalier upgrade. Oh, you saved the castle. Nah, you just needed a bit more DPS from Cavalier. You might end up winning the fight now that Cavalier's in, but... okay. It was okay. It ended up being good. You saved the castle. So, you know what? You probably made the better decision than I would have here. I would have waited for Cavalier. But I also would have been repairing the castle for longer. So, anyways. Check one wreck. I was going to play after this. And then I was going to go off. Maybe if I stream tomorrow. Masonry health. Yeah. And you're going to take out the castle with this, too. Ooh, Arbs inside. Oh, they don't even one-shot the Cavalier, though, still, with all those Arbs. If they're full HP. Oh, no. We're losing units here. That's like 5 Cavalier that just died for no reason. But you will take out the castle somehow. Amazing. And look at this. You have the score lead now. Or at least you always had the score lead. And the eco is better. Now, Relics, 1-1. It'd be good to start trying to take some more. He's going to lose a lot of Arbs here. And you just need something against the Pikes as well. You need to add in something. Now, Vikings is not going to really go Cavalry. So you could add in Champions. You could add in Teutonic Knights if you wanted to game really hard. Yeah. Even a few Teutonic Knights without much upgrades will do pretty well. Teutonic Knights, even non-elite, are going to be better than Champions just for tanking. This is where you miss the transition. Yeah, right here. Right here is where you probably want to go for something else as well. Cavalier is great in early Imp, which you just demonstrated, but they fall off hard. Once the opponent can start a million Pike production, they fall off hard, especially if he has Chieftains now, which I probably missed it. We're trickle-trebbing, which is maybe not the greatest, unless you had a castle here, but... Actually, yeah, no, it's just bad. It's just bad. He's just going to come here. He's going to force a bad fight. I think in this situation, you see these Pikes, and then you just go back. I don't think you take this. You're going to try and save your Trebs, but at what cost? You will win this fight, but you can't take very many of these engagements, because that's going to be a lot of dead Cavalier. Like, you win this fight, but I think he won in terms of resources lost, or resources spent on that. 2 HP, huh? You might kill the castle for that, though. But, oh, no, oh, splitting your army like this is the worst thing you could have done. You send 2 Cavalier to kill the trap, not, like, most of your army. Because now you just split up against pikemen, and they dominated there. You have to be really careful. You can't send too many to kill the Trebs. But anyways, you killed the castle. You don't want to have a sustained fight against this. Like, Cavalier are great when you send them in. When you have a big number, you kill everything, but then they're not good in these kind of trash war situations. So when there's units streaming across the map, that's not a good time for Cavalier. That's going to be great for something like Champions, something like Arbalisters are going to be good in that situation, but not Cavalier. Red has so many barracks, yeah. Red is doing what he needs to do to spam units properly. Now we're going Scout Cavalry, which is really not the counter here, but I guess you want to raid a bit. So your idea is to add in Halb. Champions, just go Champions. You have enough gold. Like, I think you have enough gold if you never make another Cavalier to do a little Champion switch. Especially because you have this. So, Red wants to take this so bad. This is so funny. This tower's, I think the TC will go up, so it's fine. Okay, so, this castle, it has hoardings and masonry, so it's pretty strong. Red Pike production seems insane. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're stacked. Ultra stacked here. He would have killed that. Yeah, but Vikings don't get how. He might have Chieftains though, which does increase the damage to cavalry. Can we do a little quick gate here? Come on, this guy quick gate. Oh no, this is gonna be super, super bad, especially because the castle's gonna fall because you don't repair. This is probably where you lose the game. You're going to lose all your Cavalier to this. And then the castle's dead. Your pikemen are going to kill the Arbs. The Cavalier are going to kill the Pikes. This is a perfect fight for Red. The Scouts are... I mean, they're keeping these guys occupied, but this is a horrible fight. Yeah, I think he forgot fletching. He forgot it existed. It makes a big difference. Even Bodkin at this stage, it will matter. But it's easy to forget when you're not making ranged units. Yeah, everything is just gonna die here. Now, sending the Cavalier to go raid is pretty bad as well. Like, you really needed to deal with this. Otherwise, he's gonna idle all your farms. He's gonna kill your units one by one. Amazing that these scouts are doing work on these arbs, though. They're pretty strong. Imagine the Trebs could have helped out there. That would have been cool. Yeah, but no. Sending the Cavalier across the map, you're forced to take a bad fight, but it's better than taking no fight here, I think. Now he's gonna kill even more. Siege Ram coming in. Murder Hole's coming in. Yeah. Cavalier are horrible in this situation, where you have only a few of them. They're only good when you get like 40 of them at this stage. Yeah, we just didn't... I think Pikeman was the mistake. Skirms would have been good. Teutonic Skirms are great. They're not as bad as people think. They have the final armor. They just lack Bracer. They have everything else except for the final armor. And Thumb Ring. But Thumb Ring doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure Teutons don't have Thumb Ring. No, hand cannons will just die. They're too gold. They're too much gold. There's already so many arbs on the field. It's better to just have Skirms here. Skirms would have been great. A little castle war. It's over now? Yeah. Let's fast forward to get some stats. Onager? Yeah, Teuton Onager could be good too. That would have been a good thing to add, except for that. Yeah, well, Vikings don't have bombard cannons or anything, so Onager would have been great. But the problem with Onager is they have no mobility. You just get outmaneuvered. But yeah, at this point, there's no stopping this. Choo-choo! Yep. You thought you were Slavs until you clicked up. Oh. Well, it didn't really affect too much. It affected the cost of your farms, but I guess they can play out in a similar way. I don't know. Yeah. It feels bad. You should GG any second. The scouts killing. Scouts. Doing big damage here. There we go. GG. Let's take a look at the statistics. Okay. So, Viking, more army. Makes sense. Economy. Yeah. The eco was not what lost you this game. You were ahead in eco. It was really just the units. The unit control was okay. It was good enough. But a few little decision-making issues. In the end, it was like 50%. You were both in a pretty good spot in terms of population in the end, but yeah, you knew it was over. APM, yeah, it's about what I'd expect at this level. Nice. 29 to 35, so it's not really a big difference either. Okay. GG's.